Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 30th through February 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus. Man, you're stuck here. And shuffling. You're either stuck or loose. There's no middle ground here with you. Okay, let's see. Who got this? Virgo, I think? The overall energy? The Ace of Cups? Maybe Virgo? I'm not sure. Another one of your teammates there with the Earth situation. But anyways, yeah, brand new beginning in love there, possibly, for you. In the recent past, the Star, the Moon, the King of Pentacles, there's something that you really, really, really desire. But it's coming out as a secret, but I'm onto you. Because it has to do with your own sense of stability. It's kind of like tied up into the material. It's almost looking like that's your goal. That's your purpose in this lifetime, to gain a sense of stability, and that's that. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you want. You know, but it's one of those where you're kind of trying to hide it from the world, from who knows. So, sorry, I gave you away. In the current situation, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Well, what do we have here, Taurus? Because you have a sense of independence here, and you're like, oh, I don't really want that. I mean, yeah, I wanted it. Yeah, okay, I got it. Next, you know, like, okay. In the immediate future, the Eight of Cups, the Magician, the Ten of Swords. When it comes to emotions, your heart, there's a sense of disconnection there. And there's a sense of defeat. And there's a sense of, where the hell is my heart at? And from that place, you're trying to manifest possibly your heart to come out to play. Not great energies to manifest from, in all honesty. Because it almost seems like you're pretty low in energy there as you possibly hit the realization of what the hell happened here. And trying to manifest something from there. And the universe gets those messages too, but they get them confused, they get them defeated, they get them in doubt, they get them in fear, and they're gonna send that our way, you know? So, let's see. Makes sense now with that Ace of Cups. For the Ace of Cups, you get the Six of Swords, the Emperor, the Two of Pentacles. In all honesty, love does show up here, but you show up as walking away from it. And then getting all confused about it. Like, what the hell just happened? But it's not only, it's not about, oh, I walked away from love and now I'm confused. It's about walking away from it, turning your back to it, and then leaving this whole experience of your life afterwards in a sense of confusion. Because if your heart was closed off, because it probably closed off if you walk away from the opportunity of love, and you know that's love, you know, you know, and you choose to, okay, I'm not going to participate in this, that means you're shutting down your heart. But then there's a sense of confusion that's being left behind that. So even from your mind, you seem to be a little, something's off here. Let me do the Star in the recent past, and I keep on getting like almost like being pushed into, I made my choice, or I made my bed. I keep on getting that with this energy of the past. I chose this. I made a conscious decision. For the star, you get the Nine of Swords, the Empress, the Magician. Wait, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. It sucks even more when you're actually calling this love towards you. And it is coming, and when it's coming, you're like, no, thank you. I'll go do something else. You know? Very painful energy here. Of course, you're doing these things at a soul level, where by the time it hits you in the human Taurus level, you only get to deal with the aftermath, the pain, the confusion, all of that, you know? Let's do the moon. Yeah, there's definitely that kind of a person connection situation that matches you perfectly, and I see it there because you're calling it towards you, and then you're showing me choosing to walk away from it. Let's do the moon. The Three of Swords, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. Whew, lots of pain here. A lot of pain over someone here. But man, you're hiding that down. You're not only hiding it down, you're shoving it down, almost like I don't want to deal with it. It's there, it's a lot. It won't bother me if I push it away. Okay, but it seems bothersome. Choosing not to look at it, choosing not to deal with it, doesn't make it go away, unfortunately. King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Hangman, the Seven of Cups. Focus is definitely towards the material here, so it almost feels like that's the reasoning. I don't have time for love now. This love is not enough. What is it gonna put food on the table for me? No, I gotta go do that myself. You know, that's where my focus is at. F this, I'm gonna take care of this. That's how it makes it look. Again, consciously, I feel like that wasn't the what do you call it? Blah. Man, I don't have the word. It's right there, right there. You're, it's not coming. Consciously, I feel like you didn't justify it as that, you know? It could have been like, oh, this didn't work out, whatever. Let's move on to whatever. And you know what, let me focus on work because it feels good there. Like, I feel like I'm in control there. Everything's fine. This one, we'll deal with it later or whatever. You know? Feels a little bit like that. At a conscious level. At a soul level, you manifested love. Love showed up. You walked away from it in the favor of the material happiness. You know what I mean? That's how it shows up. Let's do the Nine of Wands. The security. Let's just put it like that. For the Nine of Wands, you get the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Judgment card. You do not want to accept that. You do not want to accept that you actually chose to turn your back to something that you possibly manifested. And I know it's hard to accept, and I know it's hard to recognize that a lot of the times we call things into our lives, and when they come, we're going the opposite direction. So what the hell is this? I didn't call for this. I didn't ask for this. Hell no. But we do. So there's a whole lot of overthinking over that, but there's a whole lot of just not taking responsibility for it and being like, no, I didn't do that. If anything, everybody walked away from me or something, you know, or the universe kind of gave me something. I asked for love with green eyes, they gave me love with blue eyes. What the hell is that? I didn't order that. I don't know, all sorts of things that you could be rejecting this, just taking responsibility for your choice, because again, choice comes into mind a lot for me. This is a rough time with this one for you. I get the sense that maybe it's supposed to teach you something, maybe it's supposed to heal you in certain ways, this situation. But for now, you're rejecting it. You're really not willing to take any kind of responsibility for it. You're just rejecting the whole notion. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, the Death card, the Strength card. Let me do the Nine of Pentacles, and then we'll talk about these energies right here. Page of Swords, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. I feel like the universe is kind of pushing you against the wall here. With this one, it's almost like forcing you or challenging you to heal in this energy and to start really kind of looking back and really kind of taking responsibility for certain things. Because the more you don't, the more the energies that are coming through are not looking like the smoothest. You know, they look a little like, let's say you want to start a project and it all goes to shit. It's just not working out. Something's happening where it's like, no, it's not working out. And then you want to do this, and then you want to do that, and you keep on getting these challenges, and you may look at it as, it's just not meant to work out. But like, nothing is meant to work out by the looks of it. And a lot of it has to do with this energy here. Because there's a bigger picture to it. Like, on a day-to-day basis, yeah, it teaches you to take responsibility, basically. But there's one big thing in your life, possibly in the past, where you refuse to take responsibility. And that kind of closes off all of the little things where you do take responsibility. It almost feels like you're taking responsibility just because you don't really feel it and you don't really, own it. This is the one big thing that teaches you that. And you keep on rejecting it. And then things are starting to not tie up as much anymore. So it's starting to affect you in certain ways. There are still things that are working out, because that's why I wanted to clarify. I'm like, are things like shutting down drastically? No, there are still things that are working out. It's not a lot. It keeps you comfortable. It almost feels like it's not helping you grow, even though you may want to achieve growth, through experiences of life. It's keeping you there at a steady level. It feels cozy here. It's fine. I don't need growth. It's fine. But you do want growth, Let's do the Eight of Cups in the immediate future. Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Man, you just don't want to see it. It's kind of the same energy where things are not necessarily tying up for you as you proceed in life in general. All sorts of possible little projects here and there. It all has to do with your heart. Your heart is closed off here. When you open up your heart, you may discover this pain that's going to take you through, okay, what's my share in my own pain? Because it can't be all on that. It can't be like, oh, they hurt me, that's why I'm hurting, because somebody hurt me. Nope. It goes two ways. It takes two to tango here. This pain has been created by two, as you keep on showing me here. And you're not willing to take responsibility for any of that. Like, I didn't create that. None of it was me. It's only them. Only them. And you know, and I know, and everybody knows, there's your story, there's their story, and then there's the truth. Neither of those match, usually. So there's a lack of responsibility here, Taurus, on your side. And that's a tough one for everybody, so I know it's not going to be an easy one, but that restricts you in many ways, and it's starting to, again, affect you on certain levels. And it's all tied up to that big story there that I don't know what the hell it is. I see you manifesting love. Love comes. You're like, okay, go away, love, because I need to focus on this. You know, not exactly like that, but you know what I mean. Whatever the hell happened there. Let's do the Magician here in the immediate future. For the Magician, you get the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands. So you're manifesting commitment, a sense of commitment, but you are against it. And you've been against commitment for a while. As I said, these energies that are piling up here, not the greatest to manifest something. Because this manifestation looks very redundant. And it's going to come back as something redundant. Now, in the past there, I clearly see you manifesting love, and I clearly see love showing up. This time around, I see you manifesting commitment, and then showing up in, I don't know if I want commitment. Maybe I do. I mean, it sounds good, the idea of commitment. It sounds great, but yeah, I'm better off on my own here. But no, that sucks too, so what do you think the universe is going to get you? You know, what do you think you're going to get from the universe here? Probably a flying pig. I don't know. Who knows? You don't send this kind of manifestation because you're going to get it. Exactly like that. Let's do the Ten of Swords in the immediate future. The Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. These are signs of you opening up your heart, and I saw this, I keep on seeing this for you, where it's kind of like, it's not like, when I see you're disconnected from how you feel and from your heart, I'm not saying, oh, your heart is MIA, you know, you don't know where it is, you don't know what the hell is going on here, you don't know nothing, you don't feel anything. No. I'm saying you choose a lot of the times to not connect with your heart because there's probably pain there, there's probably all sorts of things. So you like to connect with your heart when it only shows you the love part and the, you know. So you do have your heart accessible here by the looks of it. It's not like it's gone. Every time with you I reach this conclusion in readings, it's a matter of choice. Which energy are you going to function in? Disconnection from your heart, where you can't do this, you can't do that, you feel defeated, you feel confused, you feel all of the mind that, you know, can bring into play, which is doubt, confusion, fear, and the list goes on and on and on. Or your heart, which brings love, and that's it. Pain, yeah, but not pain. It doesn't bring pain. The pain is what surrounds it, and we don't want to work with that to actually reach the source of the heart. But the heart only brings love, that's it. So ultimately, again, for you, two choices here. Are you going to function from the energy of the mind, which seems a little bit deceptive. It seems like it doesn't make you feel good because you don't really feel much because you're in your mind. Or that of the heart, which brings that energy of equal give and take, you know, that flow. And it attracts that, and it's beautiful. It makes you feel good. You choose. Every freaking time with you, because you are functioning under both, you know. It's a matter of which one are you going to feed more, what's more important. And in the past you definitely have that pattern. I'm calling out love, love is coming, no thank you, I'll go deal with the material, it's more important. That was a choice, right? You get to choose again. You get to choose every day, whatever makes you feel right, think you feel right about. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Okay, universe, okay. Queen of Cups jumped out in reverse. Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords. You're definitely not in the heart at this point. You're in this very practical place of the mind, very logical. That's how you're functioning currently. And this one came down like this, so definitely not in touch with your heart for now, which again, you're the only one that can bring that to the surface or bury it if you don't want to deal with it. But you get to choose what makes you feel good, what doesn't, and not what you think you feel, what you actually feel. But for that, you would need your heart. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.